Sometimes it's nice to just sit and breathe. And then there's my dog. Hello, so I suppose I've got to get to work as well. Don't know what pigs barking at, probably wild pigs. Well, they're not that wild. We've got a pig problem here in the Bushini Valley. It's a Bushini Valley, we're just outside of Maritzburg. A nature conservancy where pigs don't belong, because they come around and they just wreak utter havoc with the with anything that grows, and they ring bark trees, so the trees don't last. So they're not welcome here. No. Can we do anything about it? No. Nature usually finds a way to balance out. Hello, this is Top Rock, and this is another edition of Normalizing Rarities. Not too much, I hope, because we do get spoilt quite rotten. Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. I'm just looking at my dog, doing dog things. Fixer, what you doing? Wholesale minerals and fossils. Where was I? If you're new here, happy days, welcome. Please take the time to read the short story that Cora's posted in the description beneath the video. There's a whole bunch of money to T's and C's. Of the most important, I suppose, is that we only ship from Africa once you've reached the 10 kg limit. Well, not limits, but 10 kgs is the minimum order that before we even consider shipping, because, hey, you know, we charge per kg, and what tune is that, Ruzi?
What is it?
What song is you singing? He's a happy, clappy fella. Kumbaya, mavusi yapko. Alright, so there's T's and C's to read down by in the description below. 10 kgs, you got 7 days to pay up. Other than that, we've got, well, you can only stockpile. We like use stockpiling, you don't need to buy all 10 kilograms at the same time, but you can only stockpile up until 6 months. Otherwise, the accountants in the industry and the business, with their sharp calculators, get busy and charge you interest rates or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Other than that, it's happy days. Please, if you're new, introduce yourself in the comment section. And there we go. We've got an interesting lineup. There's a couple of really nice bangers and a couple of really nice cobbed pieces. Let's have a look at what Vuzi thinks about the first flat. Vuzi, this is a really nice flat. What is it? Talk us through this, man. This is a Rongo, right? And a Rongo with limonite. This is beautiful black tourmaline, well-shaped crystals. And it's a bit of an odd one, because I don't see a lot of limonite. There's a lot of quartz, fair amount of quartz that comes out of a Rongo that is got iron on the outside, but limonite on the inside to give that beautiful bumblebee look about the specimen. That's quite special. There's 3 specimens in this flat, 1.63 kilograms. More beautiful feldspar. That's a lovely little Shirl crystal. These are rated all as very good. This one's lovely. This is quite light feldspar. Black tourmaline, smoky quartz. These 3 very good rated Erongo specials are going to cost you $51. That's flat $337. On to some Malagasy clear quartz polished points. All 6 of them weighing 1.13 kilograms. They are all, what are they rated? They're rated very good to A grade, so that's a winner chicken dinner. This one's a bit of an oddity, but oddities, we like oddities. Strange things, things that leap out and say, look at me, I'm different. Rebellious rocks. Here we are. I think I've got a name for the next gem shop. All business, rebellious minerals. Nice limonite veil there at the base. All the tips are intact thus far. There we go. More beautiful veils, more clarity, more quartz from Madagascar, and this flat over here is going to cost $40. That's for the 6 clear quartz points, flat 380. Then rough cobbed shutterkite pieces. These are from Kaokaveld. That is the northern part of Namibia, bordering right there onto Angola. The big mystic plain of who knows what happens there. Nice chrysocolla, nice shutterkite. Always looking for a little bit of quartz, because quartz does lend a little bit of variance and stability. It's almost got a bit of a cuprite. It's too light to be cuprite, so no. Lots of chrysocolla here. 2.18 kgs is what these 12 cobbed shutterkites weigh. There's a bit of a khaki or tan green halloysite. Nice flat. Rated good, very good to A grade. This is lapidary material. It's going to cost $32 for the 12. That is flat 384. Okay. Last week, I think Vuzi came and introduced us to a couple of specimens that went missing, as they do when you got like thousands and thousands and thousands of flats just shelving it on the shelves. Here we got some beautiful ball malachite on druzy quartz. This is from the Mndingi mine, South Congo, in the Katanga province. Bit of a rarity, hell of a rarity, what I say, bit of a rarity. First uncovered about 25 years ago when a politician's wife took interest in something shiny. Go figure, no surprises there. And she introduced Nick to the mine, as well as to the balls of green gorgeousness. Two beautiful specimens, lots of nice limonite in the base druzy. They rated as all A grade, 1 kilogram's worth of yummy malachite. It's going to cost all of $51. That is a bargain for 1 kilogram's worth of ball malachite. That is flat 401. Not bad, man. So that's what, 51 per kg for A grade ball malachite. That's cheap. Very cheap. Next up, we got some very nice malacola. This is a malachite and chrysocolla polished freeforms. So these were done by Gary himself, the stranger, as we now know him, back there in Zimbabwe. He's not showing any interest in coming back to South Africa. That's probably because he has numerous wives that are keeping him home, to say it politely. These 6 little freeforms. This is a nice little stubby El Cuadrado Cigarello. They're rated as all of them double A grade. There's a luck. Very beautiful. There you go, there's a chrysocolla. It's a bit in the rough, and that just adds some beautiful contrasting textures to this little freeform. Get him, Fig, get him. One day is one day, and Fig's going to get himself a monkey, and it'll be a happy day. For me, not the monkey. These 6 are going to cost $57. That is flat 399. Nice. Sugar amethyst. This is from Karoi in Zimbabwe. A lot of things come from Karoi. You'll know it, well, for limonite. There's something else that comes from Karoi. Kyanite. Hey, Kara! Just got your funds in. 5 sugar amethysts. That is obviously, you know why it's called sugar amethyst. It's a beautiful white crystallization around the sides. This flat weighs 2.44 kgs. They're rated only as good grade, probably because of these broken points. A couple of chipped points. Beautiful. Well, there's evidence. But this is a gorgeous little specimen here. Nice dark purple amethyst with a sugar around the side. interesting specimen. That's way up, but obviously the crystals thought it was, well, at a crossroads. Nice, I haven't seen sugar amethyst for a while, so that is always welcome. This flat's going to cost $27. That is for 2.44 kgs worth of sugar amethyst. Flat $397. Righto, here's something rather special. 2 Cobultion dolomite specimens with an entire circus of other activities as well. Let's start with the small one. Look, it's 1.34 kilograms, rated very good, but check this out, man. There are little red hematoids in there. And then the Sauros, or the Cobultion dolomite. And then some other little quartz crystals with lots of hematite. And then obviously the malachite in the mix, just to bring a little bit of flavor. The bigger one is much the same, except it has a whole lot more hematite, or goethite, right at the end. There's that a lovely hematoid in the midst of the Cobultion dolomite. And there's that goethite at the end. Base stone is rather bulky. Well, that's quite nice. Little vugs with Sauros. Weighs 1.34 for the 2. These are going to cost all of $31. That is wicked good. That is flat $393. Then, straying not too far in the Congo, just up the road, literally, is 2.1 kgs of Luwena smoky quartz. This is an absolute beaut. Not often that you see unscathed crystals from Luwena. Basically, anything from Luwena goes through a shipping route of hell. Saddlebags of crystals jostling each other for space over rough roads, and obviously they get damaged. So to see crystals not damaged, happy days. Nice bit of eye in there. There we go. There we go. There's a bit of a chip on the top there. Really nice though. These are rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 2.1 kilos. It was actually quite an exceptional Luwena, this. Nice flat. Very nice flat. It's going to cost $46 for the 6. That is flat $387. Nice. Then we head east, well, southeast, towards Malawi, the southern province, right beneath the Lake Malawi. We get some blue lace from Nsanje, a little town right next to the Sashi River. Totally enveloped by Mozambique. It is one hell of a trip to get these crystals out of there. And, well, down here south to South Africa, we've got one standing freeform and a freeform. Very nice. They're rated as very good to A grade, 1.05 kilos. They're going to cost $44. That is flat $385. Happy days. Then, this looks like reasonably oldish stock. Not really. This is Bucanotuk, but it's the smoky large window version. Beautiful clean windows, lots of limonite at the base. The base isn't too hefty, it's actually very nicely cleaned up. 2 of these, they're rated very good to A grade, 1.38 kilograms. Here's our nice, look at that. That one on the right is just a little sentinel of Bucanotuk. Also the limonite there. Very nice. This flat over here is going to cost $45. That's for 2 very nice Buchanhoes. That's a flat $395. Next up, we've got, well, Nick has coin phrased these as being rune stone. It's basically feldspar. Ooh, with a lovely chatoyant nature. That is a peachy feldspar. It's also from Zimbabwe. Oh no, I lie. It's got this down as Madagascar. I thought these were from Zimbabwe. I'm going to actually check up on that. But excellent quality, 1.52 kilograms, very good to A grade. And you can see that moonstony, labradorite essency effect there that the well, the feldspar invariably does offer. There are 8 spheres. Bit of quartz in this one. There's that nice effect again. Runestone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but runes are all ancient writings that's supposed to be taken up as religion or something. Oh, that's nice. It's safe to assume that there's supposed to be writings in here. Otherwise, why would they be called runestone? Maybe I should ask Nick. Nick looks a little busy at the moment. I think I'll bother him later. 1.52 kilograms worth of rune spheres. That's $39 for the 8. That's flat 401. Next up, right, some polished Malagasy smoky amethyst, or just amethyst. There's 5 polished items. Ooh, that's got lovely clarity. Some rutile items there in the middle. Nice. 1.13 kgs, all of them rated as very good. Oh no, hang on. It's got a bit of a chippy edge, but nothing too severe. It's not too bad. Here we got an anhydro. Oh my goodness, that's a big bubble down there. But does it move? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on, let me put off this. Let me try that again. But come on now, why are you not playing with me? There we go. And it's just a jump to the left. And it's just a jump to the right. Lekker. Nice little polished amethyst, smoky amethyst, with a large anhydro, a large excitable anhydro that takes cues from the Horrible Rocky show. Oh, hello, another anhydro. Can it be? Right, let me see. Okay, so the circle is drawn there, or it might be another anhydro, because I see one above the circle. Oh, if you look at the circle from another perspective, there we go, just a little one. Here we go. Oh, actually, it's not a little one. That's quite a big. Nice. These are 5 polished, very good rated points. They're going to cost $55, $11 a point, $22 for 2 anhydros. Not too shabby, mate. Flat 428. Then some sunset rhombohedral orange calcite from Spitskoppen, south of the Brandberg in Namibia. Hey, Tudor, why are these called sunset calcite?
I'm not actually sure.
It is a puzzling affair. Anyone have an idea?
It does look like a bit of a sunset sort of shape.
Wow. Yes, I suppose you could say that sunset in the Middle East. The Middle East was famous for its
I would
sunsets.
call them orange chocolate flakes.
What?
Orange chocolate flakes.
Orange chocolate flakes.
Very flaky stuff.
You want to lick it?
No thanks.
Oh, you know, fun, Tudor. 2.15 kilograms of calcite, rated A grade for the 6 rhombohedral roughage. It's $29 for the 6 flat, $4.40. On to some black tourmaline from Irongo. And we've got some feldspar, just spoiling what would otherwise have been a very luscious black tourmaline crystal structure. This one's slightly more fibrous, but unblemished by that annoying other stone. It's very cool. 1.84 kilos for the 4. They're rated good, very good only. See, there we go. There's a nice little shell crystal. And another larger fibrous fella. Very nice. These 4 are going to cost $52. That's flat 424. Next up, we got what looks like a little bit of clean Brandberg, 490 grams. Let's just check here. It's a Congo. No. What is this? It is, in fact, a Brandberg. That's right, 20 little Brandberg crystals, 490. They are rated as A grade, very good, to, well, good. Let's see something interesting. There we go, there's something interesting. Little floaters. A little bit of chlorite. Oh, let's just see what that is. That's so cool, man. Nice. Ooh, no. What else is cool here? A little bit of smoky amethyst. Why not? What else? It's just a normal smooth. Hello, what are you? That's pretty cool. Nice. 20 little clean-ish Brandbergs with one hot totty fire quartzy thing with, well, yes, chlorite. It's $29 for the 20. That is flat $398. And you get that one in. Next up, we got some, we got some purple rocks with chevron signings, Zambian lapidary grade amethyst. 2.57 kilograms worth of very good rated lapidary material. If you don't mind a bit of purple dust, then happy days. This little fella here could very well be your next point. Very cool. These little lapidary projects waiting to happen is going to set you back all of $22. That is flat $391. Then we have got a few hand-selected kyanite specimens. Vuzi poured his entire soul into these to get them to, well, be at least the same size. Here's some really nice vivid blue. 35 of these. They weigh 1.52 kilos, rated as very good. Good to very good. So yeah, let's start that again. Here's some good to very good hand-selected. Hand-selected for their size, obviously. Kyanite from Karoi, Zimbabwe. $30 for the 35 crystals. That is going to be flat $400. Oh, there, Cara. Oh, she's got her earphones in. Isn't she adorable when she sings to herself? I'm going to just spotlight this. So obviously she's still going through the Taylor Swift phase. She doesn't mind this too much. I'm going to have to come back to her because she's got some grand news, which I teased about, I think, last week or the week before. Yeah, the moment has come. We are going to announce it sooner than later. Next up, we have, well, some more Namibian magic. There are, well, smoky quartzes, smoky amethysts. Interesting one. This one's a, well, this little specimen here just, it begs metaphors or epiphanies. I reckon this is the epiphany rock. And that little bright idea at the edge is what I aspire to on Monday mornings. These 12 are rated as crap to better than crap to, or slightly, maybe not crap. There's a little geode. Yeah, it's cool. Let's see how cheap it is. It's $23, so that's fair dinkum. Nice. For $23, 12 of Brandbergs, and you get some inspiration there. Flat 381. On to Kasompi Minerals. That's Congo for you illiterates. It's 1.81 kilograms worth of silky malachite. And they're both rated as very good. This is a lovely specimen. Let's see what it looks like on the flip side. Not too shabby, mate. No. This is an interesting one because it has a vug and it's vugly heavy. Okay, let's just admire the outside before we look to the inside. It's, the majority of the 1.81 kilos is definitely in here, but look at there, that beautiful vug. It's a bit more of a botryoidal or flowery or flowerets. That is quite special. Very nice. These silky malachites are going to cost $64. That is full flat, $3.79. On to some rough cobbed purpurite, and this is a beaut. Yep, no, it's all A grade, and they're all purple. Some less metallic-y than others. This is not as metallic as, say, this one here. Word to the wise, if you are intending to play with these and polish, the metal content in purpurite is quite a lot, so polishing invariably reduces that purple color down to black, and to negate it or to return the color, you've got to oxidize it using acid. 2.39 kilograms, A grade, lapidary material, $41 for the 12. That is flat 386. All right, center of the trolley, and first up, bull malachite, named for its spherical shape. Obviously, on top of Druzy, this is a Mndingi mine. Just a one. It's 850 grams, rated as A grade. This little bull malachite specimen is going to set you back $48. That is for flat 423. Then, an absolutely superb, and I was staring at this earlier. Not all of it, because there's a lot of it, obviously. You've got some azurine with a feldspar. It's 2.29 kilos, rated very good. But look at, and I'm going to have to magnify in on this because it's that special. Look at that. Just look at those little spiky acicular clusters begging for attention and a new home. But that is superb. Azurine, and that green there, most likely artefactionite. It's a beaut. But there must be more to it. Let's see. It's a lovely specimen from Malawi, the Zomba Plateau, famous for its azurine as well, smoky quartz. It's only going to be $62. That's for flat 419. On to some Lowena, and it's a large cluster with some iron on the side here. Just one, well, no, not just one bad chip. There's a this point here is also rather chipped, but that is Lowena. That's probably the best they can without being carried out one single crystal at a time, which is never going to happen. Look at that little crystal there. and a vug of its own. 2.23 kilograms, rated as very good. This little smoky cluster of joy and abundance will be $45, flat 383. Something we don't often see, Fuchsite. It's not because we don't have Fuchsite, it's because I've got a bias against it. I'm not particularly fond of it, but this is a particularly beautiful specimen. You can see it is chock-a-block full of, mind the pun, pyrite. Rated as good grade only. We can only assume it's going to be dirt cheap. Look at that pyrite there, man. That's wicked. Just for the pyrite alone, this it might be worth it, because that is 1.65 kilograms worth of Zimbabwean polished Fuchsite. Or was it? No, it's Malagasy. Sorry, my bad. Malagasy polished Fuchsite, because that is a good polish job. $29. Not too shabby for flat 388. Last of the first trolley. Blue lace agate in its natural state, but supported by a trolley beneath it. It's a large geode's got some nice large, I want to say crystals, but that may very well all be calcite. In fact, I'll put money on that. But that's a beautiful deep vug. That's a nice big. That's what is it? That's 2.5 kilos of blue lace. From this angle, it has a mild amethyst interior. It's not been etched as much as it has been broken off there. But that's a beauty. Rated as a very good only. There we go. Stand up straight. $36 for that beast. That's flat 407. Lekker. Very lekker.
No, don't.
All right, so we are here and we have a big announcement to make. We've got, Cara, you want to talk us through this?
We are going to run a pet photo competition, probably along the name of Cats and Flats and other pets as well. But yeah, send us through your cat, your dog, your parrot, your whatever pet you may have, in a Top Rock box or with a crystal, or, just because I get so many, let's make a competition out of it.
That's it. That's what's going to happen.
And there'll be some kind of excitement.
Remuneration. There will be.
I will put you in, I'll get Gavin to put the winning photo. There'll be what do you call a judge group of people?
A panel.
There'll be a panel. We'll judge the best photos, and they'll get put in the newspaper, newsletter. They'll
Fame,
go on to
fortune,
the YouTube sale, all the fame and fortune. So yeah, send me your cat and.
Not only that, but the winner will get a free compliment, and them who come second will get a free compliment.
I'll think of something.
Then them who don't win at all,
free compliment.
They don't get anything. It's ugly animals and crystals. Everyone gets a free compliment, Oprah style, no worries. Right, so cats and flats, dogs included. If you have a mouse or a parrot that's good at adorning crystal jewelry, yeah, go for it, mate. Who are we to discriminate against all?
Children.
No. Ignore that.
They're not pets.
If your child fits into a flat, nice. Right, on to the second trolley. Hang on. We've just had these. No, that was a flat of 5. We've got a flat of 12 here. This is a sugar amethyst from Karoi. They're down by the river in Zimbabwe. These are rated as good. Well done. They're good little crystal. 2.14 kilograms. There's let's see what we can see.
Francis, I do have to credit Phil.
Sorry?
Phil is the one that came up with cats and flats.
Okay.
I'm not that smart.
Phil is the smart one in this endeavor of well, exposing animals to crystals and photos and high public office fame and fortune. Thank you, Phil. There have been sharing of animal photos, you can tell. These are sugar amethysts that are well behaved and good little crystals. That's $27 for the 12. That is flat double for 2. On to a very interesting little Zomba specimen. There's a 615 grams worth of double terminated smoky quartz with all kinds of little rebellious fellas on the side. You look there at a crossroads. This must have lain down in the ground because it is a bit of a floater. You've got the terminations over here, you've got terminations over here, a bit of self-healing as well. A lot of things happening here. Interesting little double terminations with lots of terminations. It's a beautiful little specimen. It's 715 rows. It's only $36 for that little fella. That is flat F30. On to Sashi River Red Agate. There are 4 reasonably large agates. This is a Sashi River, that little river that divides Botswana and Zimbabwe. That must have been a really interesting geode, but check that out. That's cool. These are rated as very good to A grade, 1.72 kilograms for the 4. Oh, that's just awesome. All the way around. Gorgeous flat of Sashi River Reds, $27. A bargain. Flat 806. Nice. Then Book and Hout Hook looks like, that little speck of calcite white, or calcium white. Does denote it to be rather old stuff, probably from Nelspruit. Some beautiful dark amethyst with some severe iron red down at the base. These 6 little specimens weigh 1.7 kilos. This looks like that's a chip over there, unfortunately. But look at the colors, they are beautiful. Veils upon veils. Ooh, there's almost some iridescent goethite there. When I say almost iridescent, I thought it was. And then it got all shy. Again, there's a chip over there. These are rated, I'm just curious. Good, very good to A grade. The clarity on these are absolutely mint. That's very nice. That part there is not so pretty. So this is the good grade, obviously. Also a chip over there on the top. But other than that, it's a wicked nice flat. It says there's 2 in the box here. That's because sometimes, I don't know, miscount. Maybe it's not the right flat. No, it must be. $48 for the 2 times 3, flat 405. Next up, rhodonite. This is Malagasy rhodonite, 6 standing freeforms, 1.54 kilograms, rated good, very good to A grade. Let's have a look. That's probably just good grade. Looks like a bit of hematite over there in the middle. There as well. rhodonite. Heavy on the manganese, and these are heavy on the hematite too. That's very cool. Nice little flat. These are rated good, very good to A. $41 for the 6. That's flat. $199. Then jewelry makers and lovers and things that pop out and say Brandberg when you're not expecting them to. There's 70 little crystals in this flat. They are rated as good, very good to A. It's 440 grams. Oh, this one's pretty. Have a top survey of that flat. It's pretty uniform and it's pretty beautiful. It's a very nice flat for $45. That's flat 426. Blue lace agate, polished freeforms, and some of them can even stand. This little, this little blue lace of indecision, or the little blue lace of direction, or the little blue lace of horns. Hey, Brian, what do you think this is? A little blue lace of Y or a V? Okay, the little blue lace of V. V stands for?
Vault.
Vault. The vault blue lace, people. Please behold and get down on your knees. No. Right, we got another little standing freeform here. Not a nice druzy over there on top of the blue lace. This freeform here has, very little matrix and almost only blue lace. That's nice. These are rated very good to A grade, which makes sense because they're looking pretty as 1.19 kilograms. That's a winner as well. So 2 standing freeforms and 4 just freeforms. This flat's going to cost $49. That is and includes the blue lace of vaultness. Thanks, Brian. Flat 436. Happy days. Then, Soul Rose. Wow, we're back to the old Congo cocktail hour. 24 little Congolese specimens. They all have one thing in common, and, it's Soul Rose. Cabochon Dolomite and Congo. Nice shiny. There's 24 of these, and there's a couple of really interesting specimens. I am not sure. Apart from kaolinite, what would that botryoidal formations be? It's pretty though. There's a little a cone of excitement and sparkle. Chrysocolla and subtle convulsion bearing dolomite on the side, a little bit of malachite as well. Interesting. There you go, here's another one. So there's 24 specimens, are all pretty wickedly interesting. Sisters of hematite, morcaronite, chrysocolla. This chrysocolla here doesn't seem to have any of that convulsion influence except for well-formed dolomite crystals. Very interesting flat. 1.65 kilos. It's rated good, very good to A grade. $61 for the 24, and I tell you what, that's a nice flat. $429. Kasompi and polished malachite. Name a more famous combination. Well, no, don't. I can think of many more. 1.26 kilograms. These polished freeforms are rated very good to A grade. Nice small ones. No-brainer for the retailers out there. Is it polished on all sides? Yes. Less so. That's cool. Also. Still interesting, still attractive. And there we go. Very nice. 1.26 kilos, very good to A grade. $39 for 1.26 kilograms of malachite that's polished is hell of a cheap. Flat 408. Very nice. Then back to Madagascar. We've got some polychrome jasper or Picasso jasper. These are northeastern dug jaspers. They haven't been on the market for a long time, only about 30 or 35 years. They're really pretty. They said to elicit the creative person in you. Also, they really wind up OCD people. I don't know why. Cora's got her earphones in, otherwise I would have gotten some response. Alas, these three beautiful standing freeforms, they weigh 1.9 kilograms, rated as very good only, $43 for the three, that is flat 406. On to some regular Bukinaho talk. We've got, and that is not dirt, that is fine crystalline druzy in the midst. Same with this here, obviously sand deposit. Rated as very good to A grade, 1.21 kilograms. These six are going to cost $56. That is flat 412. Madagascar, we've got some candle quartz, or is it candle quartz? It's just white quartz, 2.29 kilograms worth of, it's rated A grade to very good. So if Malagasy white quartz is your thing, then these might appeal to you. Oh, look at the beautiful window structures on these. That is stunning, actually. Upon further inspection, they're very interesting. Same. Over here, the big one. There's some there. Window quartz with many layers of climatic changes. They've obviously been cleaned up a bit. That's a chip over there. This flat, there's 7 of these little clusters. They're going to cost $34. That's for 2.29 kilograms worth of Malagasy window quartz. Flat 453. Right. This is interesting. From the Congo, yes. You've got some natural malacola and the botroid or malachite on this. It is unreal. Look at the blues of that chrysocolla. Almost like a cone, but that's a beautiful vug. The way around the side. That is stunning. Oh, a little bit of a, seem to want it to be ball malachite. There's ball malachite on the side there. Almost expecting a little break between the chrysocolla and the malachite. These two weigh 1.7 kilos, rated very good to A grade. Now this one here, oh, hello, there, oh no, the chrysocolla is crumbling. Nice petroleum chrysocolla. Hematite on the malachite. And there you go. That's, oh, hello. Okay, look at that. It's a shell of malachite. I suspect the chrysocolla, I wonder if that couldn't be shutterkite. I am tempted to ask. Because shutterkite's fibrous like that. So let me just double check here. I know he's busy. I know he's going to be annoyed. Oh, hello, Nick. Good to see you there.
Greetings, hi.
Greetings. I've got a rock.
Imagine that.
Is there any chance that is that not Shatterkite?
You know it's not Shatterkite.
Well, no, I know, but it's like an excuse to come speak to you.
I know. You missed me, did you?
Not really, I thought it was Shatterkite.
Don't worry about you. No, it's definitely Chrysocolla.
Chrysocolla.
And Malachite. Yes, that looks like that from Kulu.
Kulu.
It's not the place for the turkeys making funny noises.
Yes, that's right. Turkey Malacola.
Yeah, turkey Malacola. Even looks like that, look.
Oh, gobbledygook specimen. All right. I generally thought that fibrous kind of dark blue could have been Shatterkite, but obviously I'm wrong, but my dog still loves me. There's a good brown dog. There we go. Big hound. Right, anyway, Chrysocolla, Malachite, I know. The massive disappointment. These are two large specimens, 1.7 kilos. They're going to cost, well, $67. That's flat 160. Nice. Right, on to some Zambian amethyst from Mumbwa, 2.19 kgs worth of very good rated amethyst. Nice smoky base, nice clean windows, which is a bit of an anomaly for Mumbwa. Mumbwa tends to collect iron like Kara collects lamps. Yeah, much more like this one. This is a large cluster. A nice double termination there. Look, it's got Chrysocolla. No, never mind. It's gone now. Yeah, it's got Shatterkite. Shatterprotus. Very nice little flat of Mumbwa. That is a nice large specimen. I suspect that section over here, mind my dry fingers, might be a chip. Other than that, don't know. I don't think so. That's a chip. Anyway, this flat's going to cost, oh, good lord, $37. $37 for flat, $439. Right up from Sakhaoni up next, that's Madagascar. East coast, no, west coast of Madagascar. 2.37 kilograms or 35 little celestite specimens. They are rated as good, very good. And yeah, they look pretty very good to good. Weighs 2.37 kilograms. They're going to cost $51. That is flat 414. Lesotho calcite. 6 clusters of very excitable UV reactive calcite or epimorphs. You've got that beautiful layer or the spears, base of the spears, the druzy around the base, which hollows out. They're rated good, very good to A grade. A couple of interesting ones. That's a lots of calcites here. And very UV reactive, these. There's a beautiful flat of Lesotho, 860 grams worth of it. They're usually really cheap because the shipping from Lesotho to here is negligible. $27. For the 6, that's flat 558. Silky malachite, 2 specimens up next. This one's got beautiful, nice buoyancy all round. Not too much dirt, except maybe a base, what hypothetically would be the base. 1.66 kilograms, rated both as very good. Ooh, that's always nice. Nice silky malachite, oh, very good silky malachite. $47 for the 2, that is flat 448. Then from Briska in the Northern Cape, we've got 24 polished tiger eye specimens. And if you're not familiar with chatoyancy, well, get yourself some tiger eye, man. This highly crystalline and developed form of asbestos is best from South Africa. There are some places in the world, Australia has, Brazil has marginal small quantities, but tell you what, if you can get some from Priska, you're onto a winning wicket. These weigh 1.92 kilograms for the 24. They are rated as good, very good to A grade. They're going to cost $33. That's for 24 tiger eyes. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's my favorite. A little bit of crocodilite or hawk's eye, as you Americans like to call it. That's the blue tiger eye. Oh, man, I love that stuff. $33 for flat 723. Center trolley. We got a little bit of Lacassi malachite. It is druzy coated ball malachite, and that red is wicked good. That is pretty as. It's kind of a large specimen. It weighs exactly 2 kilograms. So lots of I don't know if it's goethite or heterogenite. Some iron. And a whole lot of that druzy coating the malachite. Expect to see a little bit of there's a chrysocolla here somewhere, but no. It's actually, oh, there we go. Oh, there's a nice vug at the bottom. So if you like druzy, happy days. This is yours. It's rated as A grade. It's going to cost, that's what's going to cost. It's going to cost $91 for 2 kilograms of A grade Lacassi. That's flat 972. Then, something we don't see a lot of, there used to be like a lot of. This is from from my collection. It is, well, a circular white aragonite from, was it the Central Rand Quarry from the 1970s, a circular white aragonite. It was illegal to mine for specimens. However, cement factories used to be able to crush this up at will, quite legally. And Nick used to collect them at the actual cement factories. This little relic from the 70s. It's 630 grams. It's gonna cost, well, $28. That's flat F31. That's F for flat. Right, next up, we've got a, look at that, an A-grade Mona Lisa. That's a labradorite that can look at you from no matter where you are in the room. And it's got more than one eye. It's quite a large fella, 5.89 kilograms. It comes with, well, like a slice of bread, many sides. Oh, no, that's a beautiful centerpiece. Grab people's attention. Make them look the other way, or maybe they can't stop staring at it. It is a beaut. Well, it's 5.89 kgs. It's going to cost $166. This is a flat 443. Then, metoculite, a beautiful chrome mica clinical emerald mica metoculite. Standing freeform, lots of nice gemmy greens in amidst a mica matrix. It weighs just slightly more than 1 kilogram. It's rated as A grade. It's going to cost, apparently it's fluorescent as well. It's going to cost $41. That is flat 420. Nice. Then, another one out of my collection. I initially got this, and there is a bit of a debate going on about this. Yes, it's Mashamba West cobalt-bearing calcite with beautiful dog-tooth formations. And then the debate revolves around these very green little minerals. So normally I'd go, oh, there we go, colwezite, because Mashamba West is in the province of, or the district of Mashamba. or Korwezi, sorry. So Korwezite is from Korwezi. And this looks like mochomite. And it could be mochomite with a layer of Korwezite on the outside, which deems it quite special. But that is rather special nonetheless. Cobalt-bearing calcite, or rhodocalcite as a colloquial naming would like to have it. This mochomite, Korwezite, cobalt-bearing calcite. My God, that sounds like a song. It's 870 grams. It's going to cost $129. That is flat F32. Lekker. Right, on to the third trolley. And whilst we have a bit of light, it's fortuitous that we've got some, some rose quartz spheres. 4 of them, weighing 1.45 kilos. These are rated as very good to A grade. Let's see if we can catch a star. Not on this one, or maybe it's not the right angle. Yeah, okay, there's a line. Ooh, hello. Okay, I've just got the wrong angle here. There's an asterism. Nice. Okay, that's 1 out of 1. Ooh, that one's easy. There we go. That beautiful asterism. And the other side as well. 2 out of 2. 3 out of 3. Oh yeah. Is it going to be 4 out of 4? Yes, it is. Nice. That is 4 rose quartz spheres. Nice Demi pink, 1.45 kilograms. It's going to set you back $49 for 4, well, technically 8 asterisms. Flat 392. Right up next, we've got some, well, we've already had sunset calcite. Now we have bright morning blue sky calcite with antimony, shiny antimony amidst the seas of calcite. These are rated as goodish to very good. Weighs 1.87 kilograms. It's a nice pretty blue though. These are going to cost $22. Nice, $22 for 4 sky blue calcites. Flat 455. Then we've got 12. Didn't we have 12 before? Yes, we did. Some polished malachite. This one's really cute. It's a beauty. 1.2 kilos, rated very good to A grade. That's a great flat of polished malachite. Oh, hello. I love that stuff. On the flip side of the polish hides a small cauldron of interestingness. Very nice flat of polished malachite freeforms. They're going to, $35 for the 12. That is for 1.2 kilos. That's very good. Flat 454. Kalkofelt Shutterkite. 1.95 kilos. This is good only. It's not even lapidary material. It is there. Well, it's there to entertain, well, people, or beginners. Nice bit of Shutterkite though. Is this? I am am I wrong? This is not. I apologize. It's not Shatterkite. It's Azurite. And it's still only good Azurite. But 12 nice good Azurites. It's going to be pretty cheap. It's going to be $23 for flat 402. That's Azurite from Kalkofelt. Next up, red pyro garnet spheres. Very hard material. These two spheres weigh 1.21 kilos. They're rated as good grade only. Quite obviously. They're going to cost $29. That's for two red pyro garnet spheres, flat 456. Then, very nice. A flat full of hours of fun and engagement. We got some nice Zomba Plateau, Azurine, Smoky Quartz, and Artfesonite. And there are those beautiful little crystals with the dark smoky tips. That's nice. That's very nice. There's quite a lot of them. What else is there? They're all nice. There's 70 of these little clusters. Not just Azurine. There's, for example, this little lonely smoky quartz tip. That is very, very nice. And that is very, very dark. Beautiful flat here, rated good, very good to A grade, 790 grams. This flat of 70 Malawi Magics are going to be $36. That's, sure, that's slightly more than 50 cents a crystal. That's flat 447. Then, South Namibia, we get blue lace agates of the harder variety than, say, the Malawian version. These beautiful sliced, polished only one side, specimens, I'd like to think imitate the topography of Namibia, minus obviously the, well, when it's spring and it rains. Otherwise, it's there's no blue lace. These two are rated as very good. Very good only. 1.37 kilograms, $32 for the two slices. That is flat 462. Brandberg, the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, hang on, jeez. Hang on. These are 12 here. This is 421. Let's see, puts away the thingy-majingies. Let's try and deal with that. So here we got 12 Brandbergs, 880 grams. These are rated as good grade only. The 12 will cost $34. This is cutie. That's a whole lot of smoky and amethyst. Scepter. $34. This is for flat 421. Some Brandberg beauties. Not straying away from the bees, we got the Bucanote hooks. There are 12 little Bucanote hook clusters here. Dark lilac with a fair amount of goethite, which lends it a slightly darker, more greyish look. These are rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 710 grams. It's $35 for flat 451. Malawi and blue lace. Malawi and blue lace and calcite, dogtooth calcite. Formations on the inside of that vug. It's a beautiful standing freeform. Not much on the other side, but just that one lovely vug. The other one, which is not a standing freeform, is merely a freeform, has got a lot of beautiful blue lace and beautiful quartz sparkling away on the inside of that, what used to be a vug. These weigh 1.18 kgs. It's rated as A grade, both of these. It's going to cost $47. That's flat 452. On to Lesotho calcite, 35. Crystals and some clusters. There's a little cluster there, a little crossroad cluster there. But otherwise, some beautiful calcite with that epimorph scepter-like base. These are rated as very good, 1.12 kilograms for 35 UV reactive calcites. It's going to cost $32. $32 for 35 calcites from Lesotho, the kingdom of the sky. And if you didn't know it, so Lesotho, something for nothing, is the one country in the world with the highest lowest point. Fame and fortune. It's a high. The trout fishing is exceptional. Anyway, $32 for flat 446. We got more Gary signature A to double A grade polished Malacola freeforms. 1.06 kilograms. These are exceptional quality, as denoted by Nick's grading. And it's always so good to see malachite being polished and without it being a conglomerate of sorts, like eggs and spheres and stuff like that. These 6, they're going to cost $51. That is flat 416. Nice. Leopard stone from Zimbabwe. That's almost like a large egg. Emu, maybe duck, probably goose. Just a large polished freeform. No. I think this is a concerted effort by someone in, well, either Gary or someone Gary's taught, who also has geese. Because they definitively geesey sized eggs. 1.454 kilos, very good rate. $27 for the 4. That is flat 438. Well, here we go. More blue lace agate from Malawi. We got a flat of 12 reasonably large specimens. These are rated as very good to A, and they really are. This is the one with the biggest sort of base rock, but the rest are, look at that druzy on that beastie. Very nice. There's a bit of that amethyst again. Always a hell of a rarity with the blue lace agates from Zimbabwe. That's pretty as well. There you go, that's interesting. Beautiful flat of natural blue lace agate. $45 is what the 12 is going to cost you. It's 3.17 kilograms. That's a flat 449. Mumbwa. We got Mumbwa only points. There are 12 of them, weighing 1.89 kilos, all rated as very good only. Some with iron, some cleanish. They're okay. That's a organic. I'm not particularly fond of Mumbwa, to be. Oh, it's a personal bias. It's a big stick over there, the tip over there. Oh, it's a bit of a whatever flat. $34. Doesn't change my mind about the whatevers. That's flat 417. Then from Kunene River, that is southeastern part of Namibia, we've got some beautiful sodalite. This material is becoming a hell of a rarity. And this one here with large amounts of spotty hematite all over the show, it's particularly attractive. That is a lot of hematite on the sodalite. Not seeing any hematite on this one. Prism or tower. Oh, there's a little bit of hematite, but tiny amount. These are rated as very good only, 1.2 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. That is flat Nelson, 1111. Well, 111. Right, here's something quite lovely and delicious. We got some diatoms. 2 specimens weighing 460 grams all together. So, generous sprinklings of shiny little malachite, and then those beautiful diatase crystals. The best one for last. Look at that. This is a beaut. Large, well-formed diatase crystals. That is stunning. And then when you turn it over, it just becomes better. A little bucket of green magic. Very, very nice. They are rated very good to A grade. These 2 diaptase specimens from the Congo will cost $140, which is pretty damn cheap. Flat 48. Very nice. Then, stichtite or Atlantisite. This is that beautiful stichtite webbing on serpentine. We got 3 standing freeforms from the Lowveld, Barberton. Well, Carp Maiden to be specific. It's a little hamlet outside of Barberton. Not that Barberton's a massive city, it's a village all on its own. 1.24 kilograms for the stichtite. These are 3, what are they? They are rated as very good. At best, $43 for the 3. That is flat 466. Then, something a little different. And we got Bornite. That is Bornite, malachite, and quartz. This is from Namibia, Irongo. 4 specimens, well, 3 small specimens. The largest of them, this one over here, you can see specifically, maybe I need light for this, but Bornite usually exudes like a bluish iridescence. Let me see if I can capture it. It's a lot of very copper heavy Bornite. Obviously, Bornite similar. If it was purple, you'd be calling it cuprite. This is distinctly bluish. I don't know if I can capture it properly. I can see it with my eye, so you've got to trust me. It's not cuprite, it's Bornite. And it's pretty cheap because apparently you can't walk 10 meters in Namibia without bumping your toe on this. 1.315 kilograms worth of Bornite. It's going to cost $17. $17 for flat 464. That's cool, man. I like that a lot. Right, ball malachite time, except this time it's from Lakasi, not from Mandingi. We know this because the druzy is on the malachite, not the druzy, not the malachite on the druzy. This is a beauty. I need some light. Show me the light. Some really deep vugs there. Oh, juicy on the bottom here. I was going to say, hey, this must be the bottom, but hey, balance on the bottom at your own peril because it's just as pretty. Another vug. This is basically just a big vuggy specimen held together by splotches of ball malachite and druzy. I wouldn't know which way to put it up. I suppose that way would be best. Yeah, that way would be best. got access to the vug there. That's at 1.68 kilograms. This little specimen here is going to be $68. That is for flat 81. Then, that is definitely an older Bucano Took special. All that calcium over there in the midst of the sloping hills of amethyst. Weighs 1.44 kilograms. It's rated as very good. Nice thin base as well. Oopsie. It's going to cost, well, $53 for this beautiful little book that I took. That's flat 461. Then, a nice big dark smoky point. This is from Madagascar, Ankansodi. It weighs 7.9 kilos. I'm just looking if we can see any sun. There's not really any light for illuminating the smoky. It's rated as very good to A grade. The tip is the tip is intact. No chips there. Chip over there. Meh. That's nasty. Oh, it can be fixed though. That's a seriously dark smoky quartz. Some lighter quartz at the base. And it's all smooth. That's cool. That's all pretty good except for where was that little blemish? It was on the side there. Apart from that, it is absolutely glorious. 7.9 kilos, rated very good to A grade. It's gonna cost all of $294. That is flat 450. Next, a nice large. When I say large, I do believe this is slightly less than 12 kilograms of Malagasy rhodonite. Some nice pink and black manganese-influenced spherical power ball. It comes with the metal stand, and it's a beauty. It's going to cost $374. That is, well, flat 131. Nice. Then, polished celestite. We've got 2.5 kilograms of very good celestite. That stands. There's oh, there we go. Fine crystallization. The one side only. This large crystal in the middle there is slightly damaged over there. Other than that, it's pretty cool. No gateways elsewhere. 2.5, very good only. That little celestite from Madagascar will set you back $68. Flat 457. Last, the ball malachite, and it's a beautiful shiny little fella. It's only 700 grams. Excuse me. Rated as A grade for the 700 grams worth of Mendingi Mine Magic. I'm just checking if there's anywhere else. It's just that front portfolio. It's gonna cost $39. That's a winner chicken dinner. That's flat 481. Nice. Right, and that's it. Right, guys, thank you very much for popping in. News-wise, Nick has been speaking about selling his kidney, and he's got a taker, although it's a very old person, and he's got the money and the funds together, so he's going to do a big expedition to Madagascar. We're looking at about 2.5, 3 tons, hopefully. Maybe 2.5, seeing the quality of his liver. Other than that, there is some Namibian stuff again on the horizon, which is Ayoba. Other than that, tomorrow Dimby comes in. Dimby is the fella that provides us with the most beautiful polished Swazi bloodstone. He introduced the Neelite, the Eclogite, all those funky polished items. He is a Malagasy fella, so he is one of the princes of lapping here in Africa. Other than that, what news? Nick, Audrey, any more news?
News. Look, studying up all the way to Madagascar. Since COVID took place, Madagascar only failed. So there's been no electric for often as much as 10 hours a day. So the guys have been trying to work on 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day of making stuff.
For the past 3 years, 4 years, what's it?
The last 3 years, about the last 3 years. So like literally half the guys have dropped out of the game. So whereas we used to have 500 people a day come into the yard, we're going to have 100 or 200 at the very most making stuff. So I'm going to have a big fuck off party, excuse the French.
Monsieur.
Yeah, monsieur, c'est mange pour tout le monde, pour le jour. Beaucoup de, so we'll have a couple of drinks, have a big meal, and get all the Apogee guys together and try and get everybody enthusiastic about getting going again. Because all of the big buyers in Madagascar had disappeared. There's only a few guys there still, so we've got to recalibrate.
The entire Madagascar.
Yeah. Even get our own warehouse set back up again properly. And
what is your timing sort of schedule? Can you imagine that?
I say it's before,
Add 2 months for African time.
it'll be before 2083.
Oh, most excellent.
Yeah.
I should be about not just ready for my party. Anyway,
You're departing.
Yeah.
departing.
And of course, we're still trying to set our own machines up in Namibia to do the same thing in Namibia, to polish per pure
Yeah,
ice.
but doing it at two at the same time is proving to be a little bit
Oh, that's next year.
next year.
That's next year.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Happy days. We'll spot you on Saturday morning with some shiny things.
Boom, 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 boom.